but it's really not that serious. Just a cry for variety, bringing me to Chicago. Why did I go north for my last spring break of college? I love traveling alone because it makes me more willing to meet people, but when everybody's wearing headphones and catching up with the city's pace of life, welcome to loneliness and freezing temperatures. Thank God for tourists, always chilling as long as the pics are good enough for Insta. But as far as sightseeing goes, spending a day downtown was enough for me. Chicago neighborhoods go deep. The north is dominantly white, the south black and Hispanic, while everything in between is a melting pot for multicultural millennials to thrive in. Check Wicked Park for some great fashion, and Logan Square for books and coffee shops. Hit up Pilsen for cool art and Mexican food, and if you're really feeling it, make the way south to Inglewood for a unique experience. The homicide rate dropped 45% in 2016 and I arrived in daylight. Everybody warned me, but it was hard taking their reputation seriously with a Whole Foods, Chipotle and Starbucks at the center of the neighborhood. The real violence happened in my mind. Stereotypes kept bombarding me. Every slow-driving car could be a drive-by shooting and every person waiting at a bus stop could pull out a knife. I got uncomfortable with my own discrimination and suddenly understood the poor judgment of cops who pulled the trigger. It takes time to get comfy in new environments. I judged by the single narrative I've been told over and over again, and thus became the creator of my own fear. Now the Whole Foods did have armed security, and some stories do spread for good reason. But only one guy approached me in a suspect manner during my visit and didn't really try to mess with me much. Scary though, right? Bronzeville was a different story. I came from an art gallery on heroism and was met with strong cultural pride. Minor racism calmed down and got replaced by hope for creative development in all of South Chicago. I guess it starts with the Whole Foods and will hopefully keep gentrification in limits. Chicago's constructive chaos. Dead spaces rest in between neighborhoods while 5 different types of architecture melt into one block. It's beautiful to support small business, especially in the South, but if you're afraid of vulnerability like that, take a trip to the Baha'i Temple, Northwestern, and University of Chicago. Hit up Chinatown for solid variety of Asian food, even though it doesn't match up with San Francisco or New York, and get lost in the downtown area of overpriced restaurants. The museums look tight though. Chicago, thanks for an emotional one.